And now, forewarned weather with Ashlee Baracy.
Tell that to all the dads out there who just disappear for a while and the kids never bother them. Oh yeah, Darnell's the one that should be sweating about that. So close to 70 degrees at Metro Airport this morning. Happy 4th of July Eve. 67 in Pontiac, 68 in Grosse Ile, 63 in Port Huron. Northwesterly winds right around 5 miles per hour. So your forecast for today: 87 the afternoon high, putting us a few degrees above average, and a really slight chance for a little sprinkle or two. Isolated chance this afternoon, majority of us staying dry, and we will have plenty of sunshine to go along with it. So enjoying the fire pit this evening? Well, plan for low 80s throughout the first part of the evening and falling into the 70s before we get to 9 o'clock. Let's show you the clouds and radar just to really emphasize how minimal this rain chance is for today. And no severe threat. Storm Prediction Center lifted that threat across southeastern Michigan for today. So here's that little blip on our future radar showing that you might get a little light shower, but I think some of that's just moisture in the cloud cover that rolls through, especially down to our southwest. So the majority of us will not have to deal with rain today, or tomorrow for that matter. Friday at 10:15, we're pulling just a couple little splotches of green once again, but it fizzles out as it moves into southeast Michigan. And I don't even think that Lansing necessarily sees that. It's likely just the cloud cover. So 4th of July. The parades will be a go. You'll need the umbrella maybe to shade you from the sun, but it's going to be toasty. We're close to 90 into the afternoon hours, and we should be dry for the firework displays as well. 80 degrees right around sunset, which will be at 9:12 tomorrow, so a nice warm evening. If you're firing up the grill, just know that the temperatures are firing up as well, and so you want to kind of keep your distance if you're grilling throughout the holiday weekend. 93 on Saturday, 92 Sunday, but we do have some storm chances the later part of your Sunday. So let's walk you through that timeline as that cold front sweeps across the region, and we'll have a better chance late Sunday for some storm development along that front, and that could lead to an active pattern for the first part of your Monday. So we do rise a couple degrees each day, at least through Sunday, but as that cold front passes and brings the rain chance, it'll also drop our temperatures to more seasonal levels in the mid-80s all the way through the first part of next week. That's your 7-day forecast, and it looks like Darnell made it back from the bathroom. Red, white, and blue skies for the holiday weekend, and you already see the crystal clear blue skies over downtown Detroit. We sit at 71 degrees, 69 in Ann Arbor, 68 in Pontiac and Monroe. Light wind out of the northwest, but we will be rising a couple degrees this afternoon, upper 80s, and just a smidge of a chance of a little sprinkle that would be really isolated and mainly to our southwest. So your holiday weekend forecast flirting with 90 on the 4th, and then we're into the 90s Saturday and Sunday as the humidity rises. Storm chances late Sunday.
Before I hired.
You're doing after the morning show, but I could use some company.
Well, we're more than ready to come. We were just talking about it. Let's get to the beach.
I want to know what's in that cooler, though. What you said.
You have to come.
All right. Very nice. Oh, well, doesn't that just look great? I mean, just exactly how you want to spend some time off over the holiday.
I just hope there's more than a high noon in there.
Oh, do you? You think you need a little something stronger?
A little stronger.
I mean, I would be fine with a high noon.
Yeah, I know. The weekend, though, could not be better. I mean, yesterday was gorgeous. I did get caught in one of those isolated showers.
Did you?
But it was such a light sprinkle. It was actually refreshing.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like a heavy downpour or anything.
I was driving with the windows down. I mean, because we're so
in
used
the rain?
to No. Not, yes, I was. No, it wasn't as humid. I'm so used to it being so hot that the boys are like, it's hot. I had the air on. I'm like, forget it. Let the windows down. It wasn't too bad yesterday.
Yeah.
Driving,
No, nice to sit outside. I think we went through that stretch where you didn't even want to eat lunch or dinner out on a patio.
Exactly.
It's patio, season.
Right.
Now we can enjoy some of those nice patios across the area. Now, heat and humidity will be making a comeback, so you have to find that right time to squeeze it in before we definitely will have 90s and higher humidity rolling in. But this is a huge time for travel ahead of the 4th tomorrow. Now, some folks already started their travel even earlier in the week, taking the full week off. But if you are maybe getting kind of a last-minute jump on travel and traveling by air as opposed to car, this is a live look at Metro Airport, and it seems pretty quiet out there. Sun beaming over the terminal where we're at 69 degrees, 68 in Pontiac, 72 in Grosse Ile, and we have 66 in Port Huron. Northwesterly winds for the most part, right around 5 miles per hour. No significant airport delays. I will mention, though, that we're starting to see some moderate delays down into portions of Florida. And of course, there is a little bit of stormy activity coming off of the Gulf there and even pushing out towards the Atlantic side. So If you're going to be flying towards Miami or Orlando, you might want to double check your flights because there are some delays. But here close to home, I mean, it's going to feel more Florida-like for Saturday and Sunday with that heat and humidity that we have forecasted. Today, 87 isolated sprinkle chance, but we have a lesser chance today of getting stuck in that isolated shower than we did yesterday. So, I mean, it is oh so minute. So yeah, 87 is what we're looking at as we go into the rest of the day. Clouds and radar, let's take you through the timeline here as 7 o'clock seems to be that little window where maybe we get that little sprinkle for Washtenaw, Lenawee counties, but it stays predominantly down to the southwest. We've lifted the severe threat for today, so we don't worry about any of that becoming severe. And then we're picking a little moisture up in some of that cloud cover late Friday. I know that's the 4th and there will be firework displays, but that fizzles out before it works its way into southeastern Michigan, so that shouldn't impact any of the firework displays as well. But just plan for it to be a warm parade tomorrow, depending on when these local parades kick off. If it's a little bit later into the morning, we're quickly jumping from 64 at 8 a.m. to 83 by the time we get to the lunch hour, and then we flirt with 90 into the afternoon. Lots of sunshine, so lather those kids up with the sunscreen as they're walking down those parade routes. And then as we look at tomorrow evening's sunset time and firework forecast, well, sunsets at 9:12, and so we'll be right around 80 degrees, I should say, as those fireworks are going off tomorrow night. Grilling forecast. I mean, fire up those grills, but just note that it's going to be toasty out there. Saturday, Sunday, we're back into the 90s. Chance for some PM storm Sunday, but latest model run kind of pulling that in even later into the evening. So it's with this cold front that sweeps through. It could arrive into the afternoon, but with this latest run, it pulls it more so in after sunset. So we'll be fine tuning that part of the forecast for the tail end of the holiday weekend, but definitely not a washout on Sunday. We'll hold on to some of those rain chances going into early Monday with that system, but the cooler air mass builds in, not cold, just seasonal. We'll be in the mid 80s for the first half of next week.